Hello. I'm making soup today. So it's a broth soup. And these are all washed. First things first, water in the kettle. So I've got carrots here, leek, carrots, tatty, onion and broth mix. So this has been soaking in just cold water just to soften it up a bit. So how are we all today? Everyone happy? I'm doing okay. I'm going to get that water boiled and I'm using stock cubes. And what I'm probably going to do is put bacon in it as well. So I want this really finely diced. Let me make sure it is. The carrots I had extra carrots left over from Christmas time. So I just chopped them and froze them in the freezer. They look okay. It's really finely diced. The onion always makes my eyes water, but I kind of used to it. Did it so many times. Okay, that's should be enough leek just now. Get all that really nice and small. The carrots are still a bit frozen, so I don't know how easy it's going to be because I want to get those finely diced as well. Oh, even leeks get a bit of stingy eyes with leeks, eh? I've been cooking for years. Like, I started really young. I think I was maybe about 10 when I started cooking. And the first things was just really easy stuff. My mum was good for making cakes with me. She used to do a lot of cake baking, and I did the same with my kids as well. We always all three we made cakes together. But yeah, I started off with, used to make French toast. It's one of the first things, which is so easy. It's a nice, easy starter thing to cook. That must have been when I was about 10. I tried to make paella at about the age of 11 or 12, and it didn't work very well. It was a stodgy mess. But these things happen, you know. That's how we learn, eh? We learn for the mistake, you see. But yeah, with soup, it just is, you just need to get the flavour in. I'd always, probably almost all soups you put onions in, because onions are really good flavour adder. And also, if you want to make a natural stock, use, you know when you buy broccoli, fresh bit of broccoli, the stock from the bit of broccoli, which usually just gets chopped away, you kind of peel it, wash it and peel it, put it in a pan of hot water, add like about half an onion. You don't need to chop the onion for the stock, just put half in, and peel a carrot and wash a carrot and put the carrot in as well, and just boil that up, and that actually makes a vegetable stock. But if you want to skip that bit and just make it easier, then just use stock cubes, not a problem. Because stock cubes are nice enough. I'm just going to wash this off. Okay. Right. I think half will be enough just now. And again, finely diced as well. Just going to get rid of this bit. Let's tidy up as we go along, instead of trashing the entire kitchen. Starting to get stingy eyes. My eyes. Oh. Just move back a bit, because it won't make much difference, because the onions just go. Best thing to do is just get it chopped as fast as possible, but be careful, watch your fingers. And also what you can do if you want them done really fine, but they're still like quite big bits. Some people like big bits in there, bits of veg. But if you want it kind of fine, then you can use a sort of potato masher and just thingy it up, you know. Oh, there's the handheld blenders, but I find those a bit of a hassle to wash, you know. Whatever, these carrots are chopping up good as well. Yeah, because as I say, I froze them and they should be okay. I'm sure they will be. Carrots are a very sweet thing, so just depending on how, which I haven't said that though, the stock is salty, so that counteracts the sort of sweetness of the carrots, eh? So if carrots aren't peeled properly, then it'll go kind of brown on the outside. If you peel them properly, freeze them, then they stay nice and orange, okay? Right, that's nearly all the carrots done now. And then we'll just get the, not really sure whether to bother putting tatty in this, because there is the broth mix as well, which makes it quite filling, eh? I'll just put a little bit in, not too much. Right, it's tatty peeled. Peel over here so it doesn't get in the way. Oh. Nice and warm in here now. Just heating off for a wee bit. Because the weather is cold, like. It's not until kind of April it starts getting reasonable. Really freezing. It snowed just before Christmas as well. Okay. Right, I think I'll just put half this tatty in. The pan's not that big, so. I could get a bigger one, but I'm trying not to get too much stuff in this house, you know. Because I don't want clutter. I like a few things, but I don't like clutter. So, I'm trying to not have too many things. So yeah, vegetable broth. I'll maybe put bacon in it as well. Right. It's gorgeous, like crusty bread and butter, warm bread and butter. On a cold day. Right. So I'll put what I haven't used back in the fridge. Okay, there's another bit of leek. I'll just quickly chop up that. And hopefully this. I've got a frying pan though. So if there's too much, what I'll do is kind of put it in two. That should be okay. Right, there we are. Okay. So there's tatties, carrot, onion, leek. And we've got this broth mix, okay? Now, I should have probably had this broth mix soaking for longer, but I think it'll be okay. What I'm going to do is put this in first. See this lovely barley, yellow peas, lentils, green peas. I love barley, it's one of my favourite things in soup, it's so nice. Okay, it's a bit softer anyway. Let's see, get a stock cube in. Right, so I think I'll put one in it first, and then what I'll do is I'll try the flavour later and see if one's enough. Because sometimes two is too many, too salty. It's usually about maybe 1.5 of a pan that size. Let's see, hot water. Just about halfway up, or else it'll just all overflow. I'm going to strain off this broth mix. We'll get this in first. Some little herbs in here as well, I think. I've got parsley as well, I'm going to put parsley in it. Okay, there we are. Mix in here. And yeah, it's quite good budget cooking as well, because the broth mix, you can make like about, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 pots of this. You don't need too much broth mix. If you put too much in, it just overtakes the whole thing. And the veg doesn't really cost much, eh? this on. Okay, so I'll just put, you know what, I'm just going to put everything in now. It's one of the best things for a winter's day, you know. And I find with tin soup it just doesn't have the same flavour at all. It's okay, but it doesn't compare. Some brands are better than others. But when you cook it like this, you're going to get the best, eh? And yeah, there's parsley as well, so that doesn't have to go in till, like, you know, maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes before it's ready. Because it's so light, it doesn't need much cooking, eh? Right, let's see. How's this looking? Come here. There we are. Yummy pot vegetable broth. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll stop this now, and then I'll put another video on, and I'll be able to show you how it turns out with the bacon. If you want to put bacon in it, cook the bacon in the oven first. Just grill it as you would normally. And I just put like one rasher in, 1 or 2. But yeah, just grill it for about, you know, usually about 10 minutes it takes. And then I just let it cool, dice it up into small pieces and just pop it in. Same as the parsley, 5 minutes before it's ready, you know. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to cook in. It'll take maybe about 45 minutes to an hour. And I'll put another video on and let you see how it turns out. Okay.